Hey sis, hey, it is mornings with Coach K. Uh, do you ever get in the shower or go for a run and you get all these ideas, uh, either for your business or anything you're creating and working on, the ideas just flow. That happens to me. So I was like, I need to make sure that when I'm coming up with these insights and ideas, I have a place to share them with you. So Mornings with Coach K is all about it's all about me making sure that I share any wisdom that I have with you from the business coaching standpoint. Uh, so definitely tune in. It's gonna be 6 a.m. every morning. Um, so if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. All right. So this morning, what's on the docket this morning? I want to talk about envisioning the machine. And so what I mean by this is, I talk to women a lot about the importance of building a business model in which they are not the labor. As Black women, in our reality, our history, um, the history of our country, what our ancestors went through, and that whole reality and that story is the story of an entire people that were used for labor for generations. This country has decided and figured out how to make sure that the Black population was labor, from slavery to sharecropping to the new Jim Crow and mass incarceration. They have figured out a way to make sure that we stay the labor. And so I think that when you're starting a business as a Black woman in this country, it means something different. Um, and the legacy of you stepping in out of the consumer, the employee, the laborer role is a big deal. And I encourage you to just think about that. So when you go into your business, don't think about it as like, I'm just creating another way for me to labor. Because that is something that we do sometimes, and understandably, and there could be some value to that. And what I mean by that is you may decide, I'm going to do some freelance work on the side to bring in extra money. Or I'm going to build a small hustle where I'm the only person working in the business, so I don't have to work for anybody. Those are two reasons to sort of start a business, you know, to escape the oppression of the 9 to 5 workplace and to, figure out a way to bring in extra dollars. That's the typical reason. Those are the typical reasons why. We see a lot of our folks, our Black women entering into the entrepreneurship space. And so I want more for you. I want you to think about what it looks like to position yourself as an employer, position yourself as an owner, position your business as an asset, not a job, an asset that's scalable, an asset that is sellable, an asset that when you sell it, it doesn't require you go with it in order for the product or service to continue being delivered to customers. I want you to see your company as a creation that you built to deliver a service or product, and you are not the service or product, nor do you have to deliver it for it to happen. And that's a different kind of, that's a different kind of journey than the freelancer journey or the solopreneur journey or, on the face of the brand journey. And that's where, the real value is in terms of the business itself having value. That's where the real freedom is in terms of you not being labor. Um, and that's where the real money is in terms of you being able to scale because you are not the person that is dependent on to deliver the poor service. Um, So yeah, I want you to think about that. And there, there's a lot to consider. Um, how am I going to do that, Coach K? I'll definitely check out. more of my mornings with Coach K. Check out my podcast. I said what I said. Check out our platform online because the work that we're doing in the suite in our app called the suite is all about positioning Black women to do that work. But for now, just take these nuggets and receive them. If this is for you, you will know, um, as a way to say it's time for me to dream a little bit bigger about what I'm building here.